FayWhat Show. We want to introduce you to interesting people that are important to our LGBTQ plus community. Today is no different. I had to start the year off like this, with a bang, with an incredible talent, entertainer, drag queen, friend, comic. Like, she is the whole package, and she's getting in bed with me now. Here's Athena Dion. I'm so excited about my interview today. You have no idea. I've been trying to get this bitch in bed forever, and I'll tell you why she's so freaking busy that she hasn't been able to be in bed with me, all right? Mind you, she looks like a big pink-ass loofah right now, but whatever, okay? I have the amazing, iconic, and legendary Athena Dion in bed with me today. She has been featured by Cosmopolitan for her makeup skills, and her makeup skills are flawless, right? And achieved viral fame in a video with Lindsay Lohan in Greece. Yes, I country drop like that, all right? Some bitches be busy. Here's Athena Dion!
Woo! My love.
Oh, mama. Mwah. How are you?
If you want, we could share the pinkness because this comes off. Do you want some pinkness?
Love this. All right.
It's ostrich, honey.
Wow.
Don't tell Peter.
I won't.
I know, it's okay.
It's real. I love it. Let them throw some blood at me. I don't give a shit.
It's so good on you. It'll go with the pink anyway. It's great.
I love it. So to me, you are one of the top 2 Miami queens in my world.
Wow.
Okay. And listen, you know that I know all the queens, love all the queens, support all the queens. I love my queens. But if I had to pick 2 in Miami, it's you and TP. Like, those are my girls, my heart. You know, it's just, you reinvent yourself. You cater to all of us. You do more when you don't want to do more, you know, and that is just in your heart. And you're incredible, bitch.
Thank you.
You're
so
incredible,
are you.
bitch.
So are you.
Did you think that you'd be so successful and in demand when you first started drag?
No, you know what? First of all, I'm a huge fan of drag myself. Like you. Like, I love queens. And for you to say something like that and put me in the category of like that is like a huge compliment, because I grew up here, my drag life at least, in Miami. And I grew up with legendary queens, TP, Daisy, Erica, Vegas, you know, the girls that really paved the way. So for you to say something like that to me is like a really huge compliment out there. You got to know that's a big deal, and I appreciate it. No, I never thought I would. I didn't know where this was going. You know what I mean? I had a gig one time, and I knew I wanted to do it, and it just kind of snowballed into where I am today. I really didn't have like an end game, and drag has kind of, through my career, changed so much in itself. Like, there wasn't like a way to do it. You know, Drag Race came out, and then it just started evolving. So you really didn't know where you could end up with it. You didn't know what the possibilities. It was like endless, and now it's even more.
How long have you been doing drag now?
Oh God, somewhere around the realm of like 10 to 12 years.
12 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And I look at some of the pictures from back in the day.
Oh my God!
Like,
don't look at those.
Oh my God, Google, okay? Because you'll see it. You know, you see this little Stavros all skinny, and like, you know, just like, I just learned how to put on some MAC
little Greek
makeup.
boy in drag.
Little Greek boy in drag. The wig is a little twisted, but she's still cute. You know what I mean?
Thank God she was pretty.
Thank God
she was skinny and pretty, honey.
Listen,
she could get away with it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Girl, and they didn't have wigs like this. You know, they didn't have, like, you could go on Facebook now and you could get a full drag look, start to finish, you know, for like $500 or less or whatever.
You could, and now there's people that like make their lives out of just making costumes for you, making wigs for you, making different things like that, you know. But
we had to work with what we had back in the day.
At the beginning, you just figured it out with what, the dollar store and like Walgreens.
No, yeah, we would go to the beauty supply stores, you know, and they, you know, you had only a certain selection of wigs. You really didn't have much online, so there was no like Amazon giving wigs. That was like not what we did back then. And like, I was so stupid. I would go in and I would have to try them on. Like, I'm not gonna look like this in it. But I was like, can I try it on? They used to hate me, and I just didn't know which one to pick. I ended up having like 500 of the same brown wig, you know.
The same cut.
The same one. I still have them. I had like little bobs and little brown wigs, and I don't know. Yeah, it's changed a lot.
It has. For
sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're always working. Okay, like, you're always working. I know that you have a couple of days off in the beginning of the week, but like, usually that's the day to do your errands. That's the day to spend some time with your family, spend some time with your dog, sleep and sleep and sleep. How do you stay so aware of what's going on around you? The reason I ask you that is because your outfits are always with what's going on.
Yeah, I have a problem. I'm like a serious drag hoarder, and I'm very impulsive shopper. So like, those days off when you're laying in bed and you're scrolling, like I'm scrolling and I'm like, oh, purchase, oh, add to cart, oh, this and that. So like, sometimes I'll wake up and then like the next week will come around and you have like all these packages at your door. I'm like, oh, it's Christmas.
It's Amazon Day Christmas.
What did I buy? And then you know, so that's why. And like, I have a garage filled with just clothes. I haven't worn it. there's stuff back there that I don't even know how long it's been there, and people yell at me all the time to get rid of stuff, but I'm like,
What?
really,
See, I
it's a
didn't know you had a
serious
garage.
mental issue. I can't get rid of stuff.
Listen, as an alcoholic, you can have worse vices.
It's
You're okay,
ridiculous.
all right, bitch? So, do you have a favorite costume? And again, hard to ask you because I've been in your closet.
Yeah.
All right?
See,
I've been in your closet,
So,
bitch,
you know, yeah.
right? And I didn't know that it led into the garage. Where I was like, wow, Athena, this is huge. No, bitch, there's like a whole other. What?
I have like such a short attention span, and especially like I'll be in love with a certain look for like a while, and I'm like, okay, we're over that, and then
Okay.
like I don't revisit it for like years. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I do tend to go more glam, like high fashiony. I do love that kind of stuff if I have it.
Yeah.
I do now in these years. You know, I like to have like a full, complete, put together costume. You know, color and stuff.
Like, what is your go-to? Like, okay, I have two favorites of yours, and that's hard.
What are yours?
My favorites of yours, and again, hard. We've been to a billion events together,
Yeah.
and we've worked together.
I love
and
gala
I've been
wear.
at your
I
house.
call that gala wear is my favorite.
Me
wear.
too, because
Like,
that's when I could wear the stupid ass quinceañera dress.
You can wear
know what I mean?
You're just there to look pretty. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do a costume change. You just show up to be admired and talk to people, and that is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
And take pictures.
And take pictures.
So if somebody's hiring a lesbian that they just want to take pictures with a drag queen, just take us, okay?
I could be a lesbian.
It's
drag
only
queen too.
we only charge $100,000.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. So my
Small
two favorite looks for you are always your Pride look come June.
My Pride look.
I
okay.
love that
Pride's always fun.
where it's like the tank top with the beautiful Pride color skirt that you have.
Yeah.
I love that one.
That's that.
Easy second is your cha-cha dancing thing that you attach to you that also has like
the
all
big
these,
the frilly
beautiful
stuff. Yeah.
thing. But you were sickening at the National LGBTQ Task Force when
This
you
year?
had the red cape this year.
Yeah.
The theme was red, white, and you. All right. So this bitch just got the biggest red dress that she could find and looked like a cake topper.
Layers.
And that's what I did. And then you were like with this cape and the hair, and it was like,
Mama, you got to make an entrance, honey. You only got one shot to make a first impression, okay?
Oh my God.
That's it. Yeah, and that wasn't even my cape. I told you. I think I told everybody there. TP Lords lent that cape, not even to me. She lent it to my daughter, Juicy. And I was like, I'll be taking that.
I just need
And I've worn
that.
it like, I'm like, please don't tell her I still have it. Please don't tell her I still have it. And I'm like, hey girl, can I keep the cape? And she's just like, LOLs. I'm like, that's not an answer.
I don't understand what LOL means. TP, you got enough capes.
It means yes, you can keep it.
She probably has a garage full of capes.
She
like we
does,
have a
she
garage
does.
full
She's
of
worse than me.
boas, you know what I mean?
She's
like,
worse than me.
So, I mean, I know that, like, tell me about the House of Dion.
What can I say about that? That's another really unexpected thing that happened because I never thought starting in my drag career that I would ever have a bunch of people that really wanted to hear what I had to say or if I had anything of value to offer anybody. But the one thing I do say is as much as it looks like, you know, I'm the mother or matriarch or whatever of all these amazing drag queens and entertainers now that they are learning from me, I'd actually learn a lot from them. And I say this all the time because like you really, like drag is evolving always. And I said this already. And you know, it's hard to keep up with the trends. And when you're from a certain generation and all the technology, and they have taught me how to like still feel fierce and not outdated.
Oh, I love
and
that.
they've learned from me kind of how to run the business and get through it and juggle the gigs. And so it's really a mutual thing. And that's why I have like, when I take the stance on drag families, if you're doing it for the name or you're doing it because you think, oh, if I add Lords or Dion or whatever to my name, then I'm just going to get booked. That's not how it works.
Which there are some queens that just do
and
that.
I don't like it because we are a family.
Some shit goes wrong. They're calling you.
We fight a lot.
Yep.
We get along a lot. We help each other and they help me. I help them. It's not like, you know, just because every single person they're invited to my house, they slept over, and you're Dion.
I
You
know.
are Dion.
I'm
Like,
FayWhat Dion,
it's officially
bitch.
right now. It has to be on television. FayWhat Dion.
Yeah,
So,
and that's why every time you mention the family on Facebook, I'm like, and me.
yes, we need a family picture. We're gonna have to do a group. Like
We
I wanted
do.
to do a Christmas card, but everyone's always so busy, so we have to do that one.
We do. And look, I'm surprised that you don't see yourself as a mentor, Athena, because you just are. Like, aside from me, and that, again, these are all things that you know, and I am aware of how it is when people give you compliments and you kind of just let them slide off.
You don't know how to take it,
them.
right? And I don't know what that
And
goes to or why we
I don't
do
know either.
that.
And I'm constantly, you know, new year, I want to work on that.
I'll
you
tell
know
you
what I mean?
something. I was at Palace one day, and there was this big blogger that came to watch the show. Oh my God, wow. B. Scott. B. Scott. Love her, right? So they're sitting there and watching the show, and then they were complimenting me a lot. And I didn't realize that I was kind of like, making, like, oh, my hair is a mess, all this and that. She's like, stop. If somebody compliments you, accept the compliment. You don't have to talk down on yourself. I want to give you a compliment because I feel this way about you. And I was like, You know, like
Wow.
I was like, I didn't realize I was doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it,
Yeah.
but yeah, you have to learn how to accept your compliments
Yeah.
because it says something to you. You're telling something inside of you. You are worth that.
You
You
are
are
worth
doing that,
it.
and somebody sees that in you,
And somebody sees that
and
in
it's
you. I mean,
important.
one of my favorite people that is around you a lot is Patton. I love
Yeah, I
Patton
love
Pending.
Patton.
Like she's just a sweetheart, you know.
She's a smart ass too.
and
She's one of my favorite smart asses.
no, and yeah, she deserves a pow
I love
pow very
Patton.
often. She deserves a
pow
spanking,
pow.
a pow
But that's why I
pow.
love her. That's why she's my daughter.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. She reminds me a lot of you.
Yeah,
You know, do
exactly.
you see yourself in
Yeah,
her?
well, in every way, yeah, especially that, like exactly what you're talking about. She's super witty, and her fashion is just not to be touched. I just wish I had her waistline.
Oh my
like
God,
this.
we all.
But
hate
every
you for
single
that.
one of my kids or my family members there's a reflection of each other.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't want to say it's just me because there's part of them in me as well. And I think it's like that. You see yourself in the other person, or at least you see something you want to do or be or something else. You know what I mean? An admiration.
An admiration, yeah, and look, and it's all love
It all
based.
comes to
So
love.
when when was the last child that you acquired?
Oh my God. I think I just had one recently and I can't remember.
Okay,
I
she
don't-
loves you.
the last-
She really does. She just doesn't remember you, but she loves you.
Don't do this on TV. I don't know.
Okay, well,
Wait, no.
but the reason I asked you, okay, so like, when
The last one, I don't know. I don't know.
okay, well, when someone new is part of your family, do you ever go over to them and go, "Wow, your makeup is not well," or "Wow,
Yes.
that wig is
Okay.
awful on you"?
Now, I'm
or,
not going to say
"Wow."
who you can ask, but that's what I'm saying. It's not just like all rainbows and butterflies.
It's
If
not.
you're here, and I'm not somebody that sugarcoats anything, really.
Mhm.
I'm not.
Mhm.
And if I don't like what you're doing, or if you're not wearing a wig right, or you're not doing something right, I'm going to tell you because
Exactly.
it reflects you. And I
Exactly.
wish somebody told me. Otherwise, don't say it behind my back or I'm going to hear about it and it's shady. Like, tell me so I can fix it.
No.
Like she told me, accept the compliment. You sound stupid. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's harder to take.
But some people
sometimes.
also it's hard to take criticism.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't mean I don't love you, it doesn't mean you're not amazing. It means I love you so much that I want you to be better. And I
Yeah.
want you to look better.
Yes.
You can't feel self-conscious about, oh my God, she noticed that I don't know the words. I'll just learn my words next time. You know, she wanted to help me or whatever.
You know, but again, that's why chosen family is so important. Like you hetero people, like, I'll see you girls walking on the street and the girls wearing like a leopard print, looking like
do you not have any gay friends?
you know what I mean? And like, I think when I used to drink, I used to be very unfiltered. So I would go up to people and I'd go, your friend don't like you. You look like a 10-pound of potatoes in a 5-pound bag. And she let you walk out that way. I would do it like right there on the
Where's
street.
the reading glasses?
Because, again, my girlfriends, my drag friends, whoever, it's like, oh man, your padding is fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay? Like I can see certain things. Let's make things
And
a little crisper.
I have been told by a lot of my kids that I'm very abrasive when I say very blunt to it. So I have learned how to kind of like, deliver things a little bit more like, baby. But really, take it or leave it. You have to listen to the message.
Do you take any kid that comes up to you? Like, would there be somebody that you go, oh man, you have no
I'll
way
help
to do
anybody.
this?
But
there's a difference.
I help
between
anybody. I've gotten in trouble for helping too many people and like, taken advantage of because I love to help people and have a really big heart and I'm very welcoming
You
to
really
people.
do.
I love having people around me. I really do. But as far as the family goes, like who I'm going to trust to sleep over or things like that,
That's different.
it's different. But
Yeah.
I help anybody. Like,
What
because
makes
I liked having help too, and I didn't necessarily get it whenever I needed it. So it's you want to kind of pay it back a little bit.
but some people get resentful. You understand? It's like, where it's like, oh, nobody was there to help me. And I get it, but you should always help others.
Yeah.
When you help others, you get it back 10 times
I think it's
That's
just
it.
keep moving forward.
Just
There's
keep
no
on moving
like
forward.
you can't go back.
Athena, you are funny as shit.
Thank you.
You are really funny.
Comedy queen of the hilarious
You
Athena
are
Dion.
funny. No, but and the reason I tell you that, and I don't say that lightly because I don't tell many folks that because most people don't make me laugh.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no, but it's the truth.
Is
and
it my makeup or what I say?
No, bitch, it's what you say. Like, and it's just the way you say it, and it's not rehearsed and it's not planned. You just start talking to somebody in the audience, all of a sudden there's a whole 10-minute thing, and the whole entire show is about them.
And I'm not even drinking, and I'm unfiltered. That's the problem.
And right, I had an excuse, right? I had an excuse, What makes you laugh?
Oh, I don't know. I laugh at the dumbest stuff.
We went to a comedy show once. Wait.
That did not make me laugh.
That was the worst comedy show we had ever been to. Me and Athena, I went with Stavros, just to be fair. And I was like, we need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm like texting her from sitting next to me. Can we leave?
Oh my.
Can we leave?
It was sad. It was
really
listen,
bad.
props to the courage of the people.
Yeah, for getting on stage.
Not even saying where it was.
No. At all.
It wasn't funny.
No,
It was actually
no.
pain. It was uncomfortable, and that is
It
like
hurt.
it hurt.
And it hurt for
hurt
them,
me.
right? Because I think for me as a performer, as an entertainer, as a host, I feel bad for someone bombing.
Because you relate, and you know, when you're on stage, you're a reflection to your audience. You know what I mean? Like whatever you feel, it's on a high def screen in front
Yep.
of the audience, and they see it.
Yep.
If you're nervous, they'll see it. If you're happy, they'll see it. That's why I tell everybody when you come out, start with a smile, because they don't know anything about you. And just put a smile on your face. They want to smile. Doesn't know if you don't know the dance moves. I can't dance, girl. When you come out cheesing it up, you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
audience will be like, oh, for some reason I'm smiling too. And then it just
God.
it could get worse. But
No, but your dancing has gotten better. Like you, and I think maybe you say that just to cover your ass, but like she's like, you know, I can't dance.
And then I
right?
go out there
You
and I
know?
dance. And they're like,
Oh my God, Athena, did she just, you know, but then it's like, when it's like death drop time, she'll go, you
it's
do it.
a death slide. I can do a death slide.
A death
I can do a death slide, yeah.
Oh my God.
If I do a death drop, I will die. There's no getting up.
And we might need help getting you up.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Are you still single?
I am.
You hesitated
I'm
to
in-
answer that. ¿Qué pasa?
Well, because it's like I'm in a relationship with myself. There ain't no man in my bed, girl.
Oh
This is
my
the closest I've had to
God.
like intimacy in a long time. This right here, okay? So
If you'd like, I'll strap it on. real
right,
quick.
I
I'm
know
just
it's in
saying.
the drawer. It's in the
It is.
nightstand.
It's always in the. It's always. Anyway.
No, I'm single and
Honey, but no offense, but it's gotta be. It's hard to be your friend. I can't imagine being your partner.
it's hard to be me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess
Are you too picky?
I don't know. Maybe I think I may not like to be vulnerable with people too much. And I think like letting people in on an intimate level, not physically, but like, you know, an emotionally intimate level, because that's a big part of it. You've been in a
course.
relationship for a long time. You know, you
Yeah.
share a lot of ups and downs, and you got to share a lot of personal stuff. And
And
maybe
they know you at your worst.
they can know you at your worst, and you know. But I've never really gotten to a comfort level with anyone that I want to kind of share. My family is comfortable. My drag family, you know what I mean? They're comfortable with me that way, and they fulfill that side that I need. You know,
Intimacy, family,
that love.
and they don't try to set you up. Does anybody try to set you up?
Not really. No, I don't think. No, I don't know why. It's such.
Well, I mean, you're not the most approachable person. I mean, you're flawless looking, you're beautiful, you're talented. You know, you've got it going on. People are freaking intimidated by your ass.
I don't know what to say to that. Like, I'm really not scary. You know what I mean?
No, you're far from it. I think that's why I got married though, because everybody would say you're so intimidating.
Right. And I'm sure you
That
get that a
like
lot.
it's like, am I really that? I'm one of the nicest people. I'll
Like-
do anything for you. But
Like people look at me like during brunch and I'm sitting there and I probably have like RBF, like resting bitch face. And in my head I'm like, like thinking of the most random, stupid thing.
like a stupid Instagram
And it probably looks like
shit
I'm like
that you
this, like,
saw.
Don't come near me. And in my head, I'm just like, I would love a boyfriend, you know, or something like that. Or I don't know, what am I going to eat for dinner tonight? Oh my God, that was so funny what I watched last night. You know, like silly things. But
Yeah.
it's the RBF girl.
No, I got you.
I don't know, one
got
day,
you.
Mr. Right's out there. He's coming. He's on his way. And we'll see. She's on her way. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows who I'm going to end up with?
Who knows? I tell my single friends that all the time. Like, look, maybe your friend, like, I have single friends that need to be in a relationship. You're not that way. Okay?
No, I mean, yeah.
And,
but
you
that's scary because they say when you're single for too long, maybe you're too comfortable being single and maybe you'll never get in a relationship. And I hear that and I'm like, oh my God, is that going to happen to me?
Baby, you're still young. You're still young. You know, but like what I tell these, you know, you shouldn't, a man or a relationship should never compete.
I don't need one.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't. You know, like when I first got married and we were writing our vows, people were like, yeah, you have to tell her she's your best friend and tell her if she completes me. And I'm like, none of that shit is true.
I was never a fan of cliche stuff.
No, but my
either.
wife is not my best friend.
Right.
She is my partner.
You said
She's
that
my
to me
wife.
before.
She's who I love. You know what I mean? Your best friends are
Yeah.
your chosen family.
Yeah.
Those are the people who really know your shit.
It's learning how to separate the love in your life. You know what I mean? It's like everybody has a role and a purpose and a spot in your heart. And to put all that pressure on one person to encompass everything.
That's a lot of
That's
pressure.
a lot of pressure. And who wants to sign up for
Nobody
that?
wants that
You know
shit.
what I mean? And you
Nobody
can't put
wants that shit.
So I think for me, I just find like where's the spot that this person, this partner, where do they fit in my heart, in my life? Like it's not going to be where you fit or my kids fit or my mom fits. It's going to be where do they fit?
Where do they fit?
And I think I'm still trying to
figure out what that is. And that's okay because you've got so many different things going on. You know, I mean, it's not the easiest to follow your ass
business,
around.
honey, you got to stay busy. You know,
You have to stay relevant.
you got to stay relevant, and it's the minute you stop and take a breather. You know,
Is that why you don't take a break? I mean, because literally, like, okay, people here are like, oh, Athena's still away because Athena goes to Greece for like 2 months, right? It's 2 months, right? And everybody in those 2 months, people are gagging, people are a mess. People are like, when is she coming back? Oh my God. You know, she's still getting messages from Miami booking her and everything. And that bitch is in Greece. All right. She's there in Mykonos. with the hottest people in the world. And she's like, oh, Miami's texting me. Hold on a second.
Honey, not all that glitters is gold. There's a lot of work going on over there too. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I stay busy because I have like, I don't know.
Because you're hot. You want to continue to stay hot.
It's what I do. It's what I love to do. It's a labor of love. It's exhausting. It's painful. My body's falling apart because of it. But I don't see myself, I've never seen myself more passionate about any other job, any other career. I've never felt like this is so, like, it's such a comfortable place for me. Not comfortable, like I don't want to move forward. Comfortable as in I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how to do it.
Yeah, we're like, you know, when you get those messages from the universe, okay, this is what I'm going to do in my next look.
Exactly.
This is what I'm supposed to touch on this next, thing. And you're blessed to be in tune and have your shit lined up that it comes flow. Not that way with a relationship with a boy right now, but it's okay. We've got this covered.
If he fits into my life changes so fast. It's changing all the time. You never know what you're going to be doing or how you're going to be working. So, you know, to find somebody that's that, you know, able to bend and adapt, that's another reason. So
yeah, no, that's a lot of adapting.
So it is. I'm in a relationship with myself, really, I guess, at the end of the day.
No, but, and you have to love yourself. Hello, RuPaul, you don't love yourself.
You don't
know
love
that shit, right?
How the hell are you going to love somebody else?
Do you have a boy toy in Mykonos? 3?
Okay. Oh, God, this is going to get out. This is going to get juicy. Hold on a minute. So there isn't one, but the big, like, the obsession with Mykonos is you're on a Greek island. It's super romantic. Like, you're not in Miami. Live the fucking fantasy. And I always have a summer love. I'll just put it that way.
Okay.
I always have a summer love.
I love that.
Some way or another, I always have a little bit of a summer love.
I love that.
And it's so fun because there's no like real, like, you know it's going to end and it's so bitter and sweet. You can kind of like do whatever. You're on an island. You're on the back of a little motorcycle at like 5 o'clock in the morning going somewhere. Like, you know, things that you don't really.
Like a storybook, like a movie.
Here I'd be like, girl, I'm tired. I'll text you tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? In Mykonos, you're like, yeah, let's do it.
Why not? I'm leaving in a month anyway, you know?
And I've had some really amazing experiences and friend-wise and like, you know, relationship-y kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, you're Greek. Would you go back there? Would you move there?
You know, the thought has crossed my mind, but like right now, I'm really in a great spot in Miami and South Florida, and I miss my home, and the love that I have here is like you can't compare it to anywhere else.
No,
so
and you're so loved here, Athena. I mean,
it's reciprocated.
And it's deserved. You know, you are the queen of our house, and because of that, we also have to talk about that dick in
let me drink my tea first. Go ahead.
Vodka, whatever you want to say. Ron DeSantis. So when you were away in Greece, when all that crap happened, and Ron DeSantis says that, you know, his business is to protect children and our house is the freaking target. DeSantis calls our house a nuisance. All right. Mind you, his friend GOP donor Kent Sturman was just committed suicide last week in Jacksonville after being the subject of an active investigation involving sexual misconduct. Right. But he thinks that our house is grooming kids.
Yeah. I have so much to
and,
say.
And I know that you can't say a lot with stuff going on
because they do have an open lawsuit against us. It's true. It's really scary and true. But I can talk about this could be a whole segment on its own, to be honest with you. I don't even know where to start with it. To vilify drag queens all of a sudden. Like, why is this the obsession of their affection right now? Like, why is this their target? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? And I think they just said, okay, it's something that a lot of people don't understand. So we're going to attach everything we hate about whatever to these people because not a lot of people know about drag queens, at least America. Yeah. It'll be easy for them to buy it. That's what I think.
They'll believe it.
Drag queens never hurt a kid, honestly. Other places have that they're not investigating. Drag queens haven't hurt a kid. Drag queens are out there living what they have oppressed as children out now. You know, this is what was inside of my head when I was 7 years old. Let me do my damn thing and be fabulous.
And it's your job. You're paying your bills with it.
And if you don't want your kid to see a drag queen, don't take your kid to a drag show. If you don't like gay marriage, don't marry a gay person. It goes back to like common sense. We don't have school buses of drag queens going to the elementary school. That's what that's not happening.
No.
Parents are bringing their kids to a show or maybe in passing and they're getting entertained. There's nothing sexual about it. There's nothing perverse about it. There's nothing grooming about it. It's just for fun. Yeah. Literally. Yeah. Like that's it. And it's sad. Listen, I'm not I'm not going to tell parents how to parent, but it's my show. Don't bring them. Don't bring your kids if you don't want it. If
you don't want to be uncomfortable, don't bring them. You know, in Tennessee, they're trying to make drag shows 18 and over.
And they're doing, and you know, that's unfortunately in South Dakota, they want to ban drag. The senator's going to propose a bill, I just read it this morning, that she wants to ban drag
completely, just period.
That's so,
like, doesn't that sound ridiculous?
We're not doing anything illegal. We're not doing anything unconstitutional. No. We're literally the same as a fire breather, a belly dancer, an entertainer, a live singer, or whatever. We're entertainers. Yeah. There's no reason that this should be treated any differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's the conversation has become so ludicrous that I don't even know how to defend it anymore, because it's like, if you don't see it, how can I explain it?
No, because the people who believe all this crap are delusional, you know. And that word groomer,
it's just that word groomer, political conversation that they needed something to be pissed about.
Of course,
and they're using it.
And drag is the hanging fruit that they're going after.
It is,
you know, and it's sad. You know, I've seen children at our house, and they're having the best time of their life. Here, at the end of the day, okay, drag became so popular after Drag Race and all that kind of stuff, right? If you come to Miami, you're gonna, if you want to see drag, you're gonna go to our house or Palace. That's it, right? Those are the two staples. There's drag shows everywhere, but those are the two best ones. I'll take it a step further. My birthday was a couple of weeks ago, right? I go to every drag show local as there is, okay? You would think that on my birthday, I wouldn't be going to another drag show. But I did. I had my birthday at our house. That is how I roll, because it is the best of the best. It is an entertainment. It's a show. It's like going to see a musical.
It's going to see your favorite performer. It's like, you know, when you see some of these girls do Beyonce or J-Lo, you think you're looking at the performer, J-Lo or Beyonce, right in front of you.
Yeah.
And the conversation, how it's got so twisted that this is something that it's not, is beyond me. I don't understand it. I don't like it. I think it needs to go away and wrap up real quick, because it's scary for the future of us, of our drag community, and scary for the kids, because it's sad. You know, if I was a kid, you know, I was a kid and I walked by drag queens, I was like, oh my God, I love that, you know, or my mom took me to one. If I would have seen it, I think I would have lost my marbles at the obsession. I would have been like,
this is it. This is what I want.
Oh my God, this is real. And that's how it did happen to me. Oh. And for a child to have the opportunity to even like pursue it from that age, or to whatever, learn about it, is like to rob them of that. It's just pushing us more backwards.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
It really, so it's safe to say that you are scared.
I'm scared. Oh, I'm terrified. I don't want to put things in the universe, but there's bad things happening.
Yeah.
And there's people that believe a lot of crazy things, and you know, now you're a walking pink target, and you know, people are being told that you're going to hurt their kids, and I'm not. Don't want anything to do with children. Put a smile on your face. All I'm here to do, make you laugh, make you smile, make you come back, pay my bills. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Literally, that's it. That's my motive.
You are at our house, and our house has a shit ton of security, and they love the girls. They take care of them so well. Not a lot of places do that, you know, and a lot of girls are now getting security. Some are even carrying a gun.
Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad?
I mean, it's sad.
Girl, I'm here to look at me.
I'm here to look like a loofah.
Right. Like, what do I gotta be worried someone's gonna come out and attack me? Okay. No. Well, it's sad that we're going in that direction.
I'm praying for all the girls. Athena, can I ask about money? I mean, no IRS people watch my show.
Do you need a loan? Is that what you
always, want? Man. Always, man. Look at this cheap cost a lot of money,
you the
man.
Boa?
Seriously. I can loan you the boa. What does it cost to put a look together?
It's a lot. I like, especially now my taste has gotten, I have, what is it called? I have champagne taste with beer bottle pockets, honey. And it's getting more and more expensive the older I get, because these bitches are coming out of the woodwork looking so good. They're coming out of the womb, out of their bedrooms, looking like, I didn't look like that for a long time.
Right?
So, okay, let me drop some coin.
With a feather, a tuck, and a pasting, and they're good. Like, how's that happen?
I spend so much money on costumes. And I don't even I wear them once at brunch. Like, I don't even take a picture of them. I just have them like they're there hoarding them. Because it's like, now you want to like look your absolute best. Now you have to look like you've been on Drag Race. You have to look like you've been on Drag Race. Yeah, because these people are coming. They're obviously drag queen aficionados, and they're like, oh, well, so-and-so on season 15 looked better, and she did that lip sync better, and she wore something better than you. And you're like, I got this from Goodwill. Okay? I got this from Goodwill. Okay. And you're gonna like it.
And you're gonna like it.
So you gotta have to step it up. I mean, you try not to let it bother you, but you want to always look your best. And
well, when you first started at our house, you were doing like what, one brunch or two?
Oh my God, we were once a month.
It was once a month brunch. Now they have brunches Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, and night shows on Friday night and Saturday night.
And special. And if there's a special holiday, then they do something else event, which is
Valentine's, New Year's.
You're not available anywhere else. Like when I see you somewhere else, it's like, oh shit, oh wow, cool.
That's
you know what I mean?
Part, yeah.
So okay, without giving too much away, how much money are you making?
Enough to pay for Goodwill.
Come on. Okay. Is it more than
I can look, I have to say, I've worked very hard.
Yes, you have.
I love what I do, and I'm comfortable. I just bought a house, so I'm an investor.
So proud of you. During COVID,
I'm not gonna
folks.
say I make a ton of money, but you know what? The smartest thing that my drag mother ever told me was this is a business, and you got to treat it like a business. It's fun to get wrapped up in looking beautiful and playing dress up and living out your fantasy and feeling pussy, feeling good. But you have to treat it like a business if this is what you're gonna do. If it's not what you're gonna do, then don't worry about it. Do your finances the way. But I think a lot of drag queens who are in this business need to really take into account their finances. How are you gonna budget for this? Is this money go to a costume? Put this money aside to buy a house, for groceries, for Christmas
When
gifts.
of COVID. I mean, how were
oh my God.
people didn't have savings. People weren't ready.
That really was an eye opener. That was an eye opener because when that hit, I was like, oh, what am I gonna do
Did you have money saved during that time?
A little,
okay,
just like a little, but you're like, how long is this gonna last?
Yeah.
So,
we all thought it was gonna be 3 weeks, remember?
Yeah, right. But you have to be, I think, for any industry, really, you have to be smart about your money and know where you're going to put it. And these are things this is what you teach your drag kids.
That's what you teach your kids. Put the money away for a rainy day. That is not some white people jokes. It's the truth.
I've had headbanging arguments with some of my drag kids about like, why are you spending money over here? Why did you buy that? Have you even done this? Have you invested in this? Invest in yourself. This is an investment.
Yeah.
Investing in costs it's an investment. I mean, you could lie to yourself, but it is because it pays itself off eventually. But you got to be smart. If you're only making this much, don't spend this much.
Yeah, or use your outfits and then sell them like TP does. Right? When she had that thing, what was that thing that she did last month?
I did it with her.
No, but you took what was it called?
The drag consignment.
It was a drag consignment sale. Okay, how dope is this, right? So the drag queens will bring.
I party with a lot of things. I'll have
whatever bullshit. Okay, the drag queens will bring stuff that they don't want to use anymore. Maybe there's some feathers. Maybe there's some wings. Maybe there's a part of your costume that you're like, I am over it, or I gained a little weight, or whatever it is, right? So you bring them here, and then others will buy it. And like the burlesque boys were trying to buy the drag queen girl stuff. Like it was awesome, right?
Fun.
So then TP's like, oh, let me ask Athena to bring some things because that bitch has a garage and a walk-in closet. She must have some stuff, right? That bitch brought like 3 feathers. 3 feathers and a boa that I think she bought back.
I'm hitting up like, hey, can I buy that back?
It
was more like Athena's rental service. Not really
I need that. Like, are you serious?
I have a problem, girl.
I'm gonna take you to AA with me.
Like, I like my things. I'm gonna be on an episode of Hoarders one day. You're gonna be like, I know.
But that's gonna be the most freaking fabulous Hoarders ever.
They're gonna be like, whoa, what is this?
Ever. Oh my God, you and me can talk forever. But so I have a game on the FayWhat show that we called it FayWhat.
Okay.
Say what with FayWhat.
Okay.
Right? Okay, and it's basically like an or game. So I tell you 2 options. Or.
Oh my God.
Not an orgy.
Orgasm. Orgy.
Well, you get sucia, right? And then I say orgy, she says orgasm. Look what we're thinking about.
Jesus Christ.
So I'll tell you 2 things, and you pick one of the 2 things in a speed round, just for folks to learn something more about Athena.
Okay.
Right?
I'm not good at this, by the way. I'm such an overthinker.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's going to have to be quick.
All right.
All right. Cash or cash apps?
Cash.
Tacos or wings?
Wings.
Shopping in store or online?
Oh, both, baby.
Ooh, wow. Shower or bath?
Shower.
Football or basketball?
No.
Heels or boots?
Heels.
Cake or pie? the cake. Okay, the question that gets her is cake or pie.
I
was like, oh my God.
I was like, I like apple pie, but I like
oh my God. But sometimes if there's a pecan pie, but that cake that I ate that one time was fantastic, right? Like, oh my God. She was busted on a cake or pie question. Ay, Dios mío. But no, we're talking about the Santas and dragon. It's like blah, blah, blah. All right. Ice cream in a cone or in a dish?
Cone.
Delivery or sit-down restaurant?
Sit down.
Board games or card games?
Board.
Video games or books?
Books.
Car or truck?
Car.
Bus or train?
Train.
Paperback book or an actual ebook?
Paperback.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Drag race or We Are Here?
We Are Here.
Gaga or Beyonce?
You're going to get me murdered. Telephone. They were both in telephone.
They were both in telephone. Rihanna or Dua Lipa?
Rihanna.
No,
Dua Lipa. Yeah.
Right, because they're both so good. And we said,
you're hurting me. You're hurting my image.
Please, I can never hurt your image. Athena, are you tired of people telling you, why aren't you on Drag Race?
It just makes me feel like I've done a lot of stuff. I've done some other stuff that's really cool too,
No, you've done a lot.
That's not the end all be all, Look me up, bitch.
No, exactly. Okay, so the answer to my question is yes.
Yes.
Right? You're tired of people. Okay, so let me explain to folks. Okay, season 15 is about to start. We finally have a Miami queen. Baby Doll Fox, I think her name is.
Malaysia, yes.
Malaysia. I saw her at Alibi a couple weeks
And
back.
she's going to be at our house on New Year's, just saying. Go ahead.
Sweet girl. You know, so what people don't understand is that Drag Race started out as, okay, wow, you know, drag is fun, drag is an art, people are talented and do drag, let's do this show, this reality show. What it turned into is a scripted series, okay? There are producers that go, oh, I like that character for this. I like this character for that. Yes, you need talent. You need all the things you need to know how to dance. You need to know how to make your outfits. You need to know all that stuff. But the reality is that they choose certain people because they've got a certain role in their mind for that person to be.
Yeah.
And that role might be losing second round.
Yeah, or first.
Or first round. You understand? And that's why
it can make or break you, really.
But that's why I'm not surprised that that you haven't been on.
Drag
you know
Race,
what I mean?
well, you know, I don't know what to tell you, but it's opened up a lot of doors for us to work in a lot of places that we weren't originally working before, which is a great thing. It's created like a whole interest in drag. But yeah, it's not the only way to do it.
Of course not.
It's not the only way to be successful doing it. It's not the only thing that exists for drag. It's like they pick 10 girls once a year. How are you gonna tell me that that's the make or break moment for a drag queen?
And
I mean, there
are
so
many more drag queens.
Girl,
now,
if they really want, they should take a look at a handful. I could name 5 off the top of my head right now from South Florida.
Go.
Daisy, TP, Electra, Erica. Girl.
Yeah. And that's just 4. And those are 4 incredible queens. And all those queens have tried to get on Drag Race.
Athena.
Also. Right? Athena number 5. See what I'm talking about? Oh my God. Athena, we could sit here and talk for another hour, but I saw Daisy Dead Petals walk in and that bitch might kill me.
Was that the smell?
Listen, we started our interview at 9 a.m. Daisy just got here. That bitch was supposed to be here at 7:30. All right, here it is. It is what it is. We slept in this. Make sure that you follow Athena Dion on all social media outlets. She's always doing something fun, something beautiful, something amazing. She is the Our House Queen. If you're coming to South Florida and you want to show your friends and family the best drag show that there is in Miami, it's Our House through and through. Try to get a table.
Thank you.
Try to get a table. Even I had to like suck some
toes. I'll see you soon. I think I saw a reservation on the books.
Always. I'm never going to stop going to that place. I don't care. Athena Dion on the FayWhat show. Thank you so much. You made my life, mommy. I love you so much.
Thank you for having me. Much. This was fun. I want to do it again.
Yes. Let's do it again. Yes. And then maybe you'll be a different color loofah.
FayWhat.
FayWhat. Athena Dion. FayWhat Dion, bitches.
Dion, bitches.
Get it. We'll be right back.
So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the FayWhat show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the FayWhat show. Get the week started with me.